Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrible General Health System's Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
We are fortunate to be joined by Nick Cenac, the head coach for the girls over at E.D. White Catholic. Nick, instrumental in basketball in general in our area, always been an advocate of basketball. Good to have you here. Talk about the offseason. Listen, there's a lot of schools that the girls are playing volleyball and this and that. They might be involved with soccer, usually not the norm with basketball. But do you have that problem, or is your offseason sort of smooth sailing and you have all your girls with you?
Yeah, it's tough. And I mean, E.D. White's a staple in the volleyball realm. They'll probably be playing in state, God willing. But we have a few volleyball kids, but for the most part, they do a really good job of sharing in the summer. So, I mean, we get them every now and then, right? Not full time, but we do get them. So we had an opportunity to see our whole team together a little bit this summer, and it was very exciting. And right now, it is a bit of a waiting game. I'm missing one or two kids that's really going to be contributors for us. But we have the majority of our kids right now. So we've been hitting the ground running. After we got the first year under our belt, this is year two. It's more X and O stuff. We can focus more on that and less about, setting the standards and pillars of the program and all that. So it's been very exciting.
Listen, you mentioned it last year, your first year, but it was a very successful year, too deep in the playoffs. You girls sort of gelled as the year went on, or at least that's what it seemed like from the outside looking in. Is it easier this year?
Yeah, I mean, last year we, going into that Lafayette Christian game, that last playoff game, we had won 7 of our last 8. We definitely played our best basketball down the stretch. I would say this year the expectations are known. I think, everything was kind of set in place, and now it's just adding things here and there. They know. So we have great senior leadership this year. I thought we did last year as well, but the girls this year are really committed to it. They're a very strong presence at practice. The younger ones know their roles, and I think it's been very efficient.
Is that your strength, or is it something on the court in addition to that you think you're going to be very good at this year?
I think that we have a good mix of senior leadership, but some good young ones as well. Last year we had one returning varsity player, one, and everyone else it was new to the game for them. Most of them played freshman, not even JV. So those kids that got that varsity experience last year, they're ready now. And most of the kids that we have, I mean, we lost one starter from last year. We have everybody else returning. So, I mean, we're very excited about that. And like I said, they know their roles. They know what we're expecting out of them, and they show up every day and work hard.
So a lot of coaches don't want to say names. They would just prefer to stay with the team concept. What says Nick?
I feel similarly, but, everyone knows, Caroline Adams is a kid for us that, she got a Nichols offer in the summer, praying she stays healthy this season. She has a chance to be the all-time leading scorer at E.D. White, score 2,000 points. I mean, she's a special kid, very, very special player. But we have some really good kids around her, some great kids that are just team kids. They know the situation. They know what we're all about. And I think that we're a good group together collectively.
Whatever the definition might be to Nick Cenac is sort of individual, but success. What does, in your mind, the Lady Cardinals have to do this year to be successful?
Yeah, I mean, just continue to grow as a team. Our motto this year is faith over fear. We're going to go out every day, no matter the circumstance, and we're going to leave it all on the floor. I want them to enjoy their experience at E.D. White and hopefully teach them some things that they can use after they leave and go into the real world. But, for us to get back to where we were last year or continue, hopefully go even further than we did last year, we're going to need to continue to gel, as you said, get those kids back and just play our best basketball. And I think we can do that. I'm very excited about our group.
Thank you very much, Nick. Best of luck this season.
Thank you, Stan.